True attraction does not come from superficial things like appearance or money. In fact, the strongest attraction comes from very simple but powerful things. How you communicate, how you show confidence and sincere interest. Sometimes, just simple words like "you and me" can create a special connection. Think about it. When you say these words, it's not just the language you use, but the emotion and commitment you express. This is not just a phrase, but an invitation to connection, a commitment filled with confidence and certainty. When you use these words, you not only attract the other person's attention, but also evoke feelings of safety, respect, and anticipation. So, real attraction is not something far away, but confidence, understanding, and sincere connection in every communication situation. When I say "you and me," it's not just simple words. It represents a connection between two people, a commitment that we are a team, that we have a special bond. It's how we communicate not only with words, but also with emotions, through eyes, gestures, or even just a light handshake. This connection creates a strong impression because it stimulates feelings of safety and empathy. In this world, everyone wants to feel understood and appreciated, and when you say words like these, you open a space where others feel heard and included. This is why "you and me" is so powerful. Those words are not simply a connection, they also contain commitment, respect, and trust. When you use these words, you are conveying that you're willing to overcome any challenges with the other person, building a strong and understanding relationship. When you and your partner share a special moment, saying "you and me" can be a great way to make the moment even more profound. For example, while walking on the beach, simply saying "you and me, this is our time" will not only show connection, but also make the other person feel special and important. These words not only convey a presence, but also emphasize that you're experiencing a separate moment with them. Another situation, when you're sharing an interesting story or some joy and say, "just between you and me, I've always wanted to do this together," is how you evoke connection and create a deep understanding. The other person will feel that they are an important part of your story, and that creates a natural attraction. All of these moments revolve around a powerful message. "You and me" are not just words, but the key to a special connection, attracting interest, and creating deep emotions. Confidence is a key factor in attracting and making a strong impression on others. When you use the words "you and me," it's important to do it naturally and with confidence. When you speak with confidence, others will sense that you're not just talking, but that you're truly living each word. Try to imagine yourself sitting with that person, looking into their eyes and saying, "This is just between you and me." It's not just words. You're showing the connection and harmony between two people. Your confidence will make this word stronger, making the listener feel special and respected. Confidence comes not only from words, but also from how you express yourself through gestures, eyes, and tone. When you believe in yourself and what you say, the words "you and me" will become extremely attractive, creating an inviting and warm space. To develop long-term attractiveness, you need to cultivate inner confidence and constantly improve yourself. Real attraction doesn't just come from looks or temporary words, but from the way you connect with others in a sincere and subtle way. When you know what you want and respect yourself, natural attraction will radiate from you. One of the ways to develop lasting attraction is to never stop learning and growing. As you expand your knowledge and communication skills, you not only become more interesting, but also create deeper connections with others. Always be willing to share what you know, but don't forget to listen to others. This not only helps you build a solid relationship, but also makes you more and more attractive in the eyes of people. Lasting attraction is the result of a long and sincere process of development, not something that can be achieved overnight. To practice and challenge yourself, you need to set specific goals and create situations to challenge yourself. First, start with small steps, whether it's communicating with strangers or simply changing the way you see yourself. It's important that you don't feel afraid or anxious when facing new challenges, because that is your opportunity to grow. Remember, attraction is not something that can be achieved instantly, but is a continuous process. Every time you challenge yourself, you will find yourself becoming more confident and attractive. One of the biggest challenges is facing discomfort, but it is those moments that help you grow and develop. Never stop challenging yourself. Only when you overcome your limitations can you maximize the power of attraction. Conclusion is when you look back at the journey you have gone through. Every small step, every challenge you overcome makes you stronger and more attractive. Attractiveness comes not just from your appearance or outward gestures, but from the confidence and maturity you develop over time. Remember, building attraction is a lifelong process, and it starts from within you. As you practice what you learn, be persistent and believe in yourself. Every time you face difficulties, you will realize that you can do more than you thought. Don't be afraid of failure, because every failure is a valuable lesson to help you improve yourself. Keep moving forward a little every day, and you will see a miraculous change in yourself.